Now, do I have David here?
Indeed you do.
Splendid. And is it Damien?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
Damien?
Yes.
Not indeed?
Yes.
How splendid. Now, David, you are, amongst other things, a football manager, correct?
That's correct.
Now, what do you do when you're not managing football?
My daytime occupation is I'm a barber.
Tell me about the football managing. What's the name of the team?
The name of the team that I manage is Hunters FC. I'm very passionate about football. I like, you know, all the activities that me and the lads do off the pitch as well as, you know, on the pitch.
Splendid, like hair and makeup and that sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely. And of course, the activities in the showers after the game.
Is that why you signed up to his football team?
Yeah.
Now, Damien, you're a footballer in his team, or have been, correct?
Yeah.
So the two of you are close. It became a good friend to you over the years, right?
Did you?
And he's prepared to do all sorts of things for you, correct?
Absolutely.
How would you describe Damien?
Very funny, caring. Obviously, when I was in a bad way, he helped me out quite a lot.
Decent, hard-working.
Yeah, very, yeah.
I agree with you. And one of the things is that you passed your driving test not that long ago, correct?
September last year, yeah.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing about passing a driving test, all very well, but you need a car.
Yeah.
You had a car, didn't you?
Yeah, we'd upgraded. We'd had a temporary vehicle and we'd upgraded, and obviously the car in which I let down was at that time surplus. We did have plans for the vehicle, but yeah, it was surplus at the time.
Just imagine you're not in court and try to speak English,
yes.
sir. Don't worry about
it. No, I appreciate that.
I did have a car what I was going to use.
It's just your attire,
For the purposes of thus there then.
I find your attire very
in the public
overwhelming.
house. Via my vehicle, according to the law of. Don't want to speak to me normally.
My good friend Damien will tell you that this is how I speak, I think.
Normally. Where are you from?
I'm from Preston.
You're like the Preston's version of the Sphinx.
The Prestonians will be pleased.
Just normal.
All right.
I speak normal, honest.
All right, let's do this.
Excellent. Because I read your case, and sir, it's very compelling. And I'm troubled by it in a serious way. Point is, you had a car. Right, did you and your partner have one car or two? That's what I don't get.
We had two.
No criticism of that, you're a hard-working man. Point is this other car wasn't necessarily yours, it was shared between you and your partner, your fiancée.
Yes.
Now, it was in her name, I'm not interested in that, I don't care. Had she taxed it and that sort of thing?
Well, the vehicle was legitimate to drive.
Of course, fine. It was fine to drive.
It was fine to drive.
Excellent. Lawful, no problem. You could drive the thing. What car was it?
It was a Peugeot. It was a blue Peugeot. It was a 206.
At the point he had this car and you'd passed your driving test, were you working?
I was.
Now, I know you've got some overheads in your life, some expenses and that sort of thing, and things have not been easy, but you need this car, or a car. What offer did David make to you?
Well, obviously I was in a bad place and I needed to get my head straight, and I met my current partner and I just said, could you sort me out a car? And he said, because he's a helpful fellow, he said yes.
Helpful, decent, honest, trustworthy, lovely friend,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
So in October 2016, you first borrowed the car, right?
Yeah.
And how would the arrangement work? How would he collect it?
He'd either come to the house or, circumstantially, just what was either convenient for himself or for me.
Would you phone? Come and collect it now?
Yeah, that's it. We'd
Do you
ring
live
me or
close to
text
each other? That
I mean,
sort of
there'd be
thing?
times I'd pick it up from his work or just whatever was convenient for both parties.
We call it an informal arrangement.
That's correct.
No problem. Now, when you lent him the car, one of the things you'd want to be sure about is that you and your partner are protected. And that means ensuring or being aware whether he is covered on your or his insurance. Did you take... Don't worry about this question, although it is an important one. Did you take the time or trouble to inquire whether he was insured to drive the car?
There's a responsibility from me that when I drive other vehicles that aren't my own, I take that responsibility.
That's you. Not interested in you, interested in him.
We'd never really spoke about it, did we? It was just...
I asked you the question.
Yeah.
Did you take the trouble? No, we thought he was going to insure
Yeah,
it.
that's right. No, I thought he was going to insure the vehicle.
thought he was going to insure the vehicle.
Yes.
Now, did you ask him, mate, are you going to insure the vehicle? Or did you not bother assuming that he would deal with it himself?
Obviously, he knows the rules. You know, that was his responsibility.
He may or may not do.
Yeah.
But as a friend, did you say, mate, are you insured? Or did you say, mate, are you hitherto covered by an insurance policy?
I think there was a discussion whether or not he could jump on my insurance, where I said that the responsibility is yours.
He said, no, you're not
Yeah.
covered by mine, sort it out. Do
Yeah.
you remember that discussion?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Well, do you remember it from the bottom of your head?
Yeah, I do now, yeah.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.